I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but it's worth a try. As I said, I didn't have a proper vlog last week. Didn't have any vlog the week before because of my phone issues. So I went through it and I just deleted a bunch of stuff, and I'm hoping that this might help. I don't know. I'm just we were trying to decide on new phones that we want yesterday and last night and stuff, because Steven and I usually get the same phone, and I was gonna just give him this phone, but since it's having so many issues now, I don't know if that's such a great idea. And plus you have to go through the pain in the butt of, like, he has Xfinity and I have T-Mobile, so you have to get the phone unlocked, and so that the SIM card from his company, his carrier, works with mine. I really think I should just go back to Xfinity, but I don't feel like going to the going to the Xfinity store, because, like, they do it that way and everything, and I don't know. It would be easier to just have us on the same bill and everything again. So I'm trying to figure out what to do about that. So I don't even know if this is gonna work and let me download it to my my computer so that I can edit it or not. But Aiden didn't have school today because it's Memorial Day, so I was able to get some work done. I made a limited edition watermelon soap for summertime, which came out really cute. I did like a loaf, which I haven't done in a while. I really like making the soap loaves because you can get super creative with it, but they don't always like sell, and then I have that soap sitting around, and then I end up giving it to like friends and family, the leftovers, because you can't let it sit forever. But I've already sold 2 of them. As soon as I put it up, 2 of them sold. So I'm thinking, I haven't made a soap loaf since 2 summers ago, because I made like a cherry lemonade type one that I made it look like it was a layer of like red on the bottom, and then it went up to yellow, and it looked like it had ice cubes in it because it had chunks of clear soap in it. So that one did sell really well, and then I have a ton more followers now than I did when I was selling that soap. So I hit 7,200 followers on Instagram this week, and I'm super excited about it because my goal last year was to hit at least 5,000, and now I'm hoping by like Christmas time this year I'll be at 10,000. I'm like on the trajectory to get there, and I'm hoping I can get there by Christmas time. That's like my goal. But I just want to keep like growing it as much as I can, because the more followers, the better. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but I made a TikTok account because people were asking, like, do you have a TikTok for the shop? And just constantly asking if I had TikTok because that's so popular now. I'm still trying to get used to like editing videos and stuff on there, because there's so many effects and stuff, and like adding music and everything. I'm not used to TikTok at all. Like, I watch it every now and then, but I'm not used to uploading on there whatsoever. So I'm still getting used to that. But like I already have some followers on there because I posted about it on Instagram to go follow me on TikTok. But yeah, there's really not that much else to talk about. I don't know if this is even going to work or if I'm going to be able to get this off of here, so I'm not going to talk for too long. I just wanted to see if I can maybe get this off of my phone so I can have a vlog this week. But if it works, we'll know by now, and I'll talk to you tomorrow or the next day or something. I just made a little half loaf of soap for Pride Month. It took me so long to do it because you have to do each layer and let it cool, and then do the next layer and let it cool. But it's going to be rainbow. And the top layer is not hard yet, but I'm so nervous to unmold it. It's always nerve-wracking when I do loaf soaps like this because you never know what they're going to look like when you take them out. I'm just hoping none of the layers like bled through or anything. But I did a watermelon one the other day that turned out super cute. I will show you in a second, actually. So I was just trying to think of another one to do, and I'm like, I'm going to do a rainbow one. So we'll see what this turns out looking like, but let me show you the watermelon one. This is what it looks like, and I'm realizing now that the pink is starting to bleed into the white a little bit, but these turned out really cute. I did a loaf of Well, these are half loaves. This is a little half loaf because the full loaf is like 2.5 times this size. But it's just like a trial run to see how this is gonna sell, and this sold pretty well, so I'm gonna have to see how the rainbow one's gonna do. But came out really cute. I was very excited about it. This is poppy seeds in here, so it's kind of like an exfoliator. That's what my scrubby soaps, how my scrubby soaps are made. They're usually round bars of soap with poppy seeds in them for exfoliation. So I'm gonna try and remember to film this after I take it out of the mold so you guys can see how it turned out. Aiden's got another loose tooth that he's like dead set on getting out. He lost one up here over here a couple weeks ago when I wasn't able to upload anything. Like I had the footage of it and then I could not get it off my phone. I've already explained that, but he's got a piece of paper towel and he's trying to take it out. If it's not wiggly enough, it's not going to come out yet, you know. I know it's aggravating you, but you might have to wait a few more days. Let me see it. How wiggly is it right now? It's this one down here. Oh yeah, that's about to fall out, bud. You just gotta twist it. It's very loose. It's hanging on by a thread right now. In my super messy closet. I can't wait to switch rooms because we're gonna just clean everything. I don't know why you won't give it up. It's so loose and it's like right at the Does it hurt? Well, I'm not gonna pull it if it hurts. It's like right ready to go, but I don't want it to bleed or anything. It's so loose. I know it must be aggravating, bud. My fingers are too big for your little mouth. It's so wiggly. Look at, he's like wiggling it with his... If you're letting me do this, you should have no issue next time you're gonna get your teeth cleaned. See, now it's bleeding, bud.
Again.
Hold it in your hand. There it is. We got it. Little tooth. Flip it to the white one. This is the coolest shirt ever. It's so hard to find these sequin ones for boys, though. Like, he has this one. He has a Minecraft one. What are your other ones? Pikachu. And there's a Sonic the Hedgehog one, too. I think those are the only 4 we have, because he loved them last year, and I went looking for every possible one I could find. But, like, they're mostly, like, butterflies and unicorns and stuff like that for girls, and they don't have any... like superhero ones or I don't know, stuff that he actually likes, so right? Right. But the Stormtrooper one is pretty cool and you're almost outgrown it this year. And I'm not saying that he couldn't have a butterfly one or anything like that because I don't care about gender specific clothing and stuff, but it's just like stuff that he actually would like to wear. That's why he loves the Stormtrooper one, because he loves the Star Wars stuff. But I'm tired. We finished most of his school stuff for the day. My hair is a mess. I want to dye it this weekend. Probably I'm not going to have time to do it, as usual. I've given up on it because it friggin' washes out so quick. I found a big reason for my hair issues lately is that we have hard water. So I have to figure out how to fix that issue. Like, do I just get one of those shampoos that's made for hard water to help your hair, or do I get one of those things that hooks up to the shower to filter the water and everything and make it so that it's not as abrasive on your hair and everything? Because, like, I just did that purple and it's not in my hair anymore. It's super light again in the back. Look, you would never know that like 2 weeks ago I did purple in my hair. It's gone. It's completely gone. And I didn't put like any styling stuff in it last night. It's so dry. My hair has never been this dry in my life. Like, I don't usually have an issue with dry hair. It's usually an oily issue. It's just killing me lately. So I gotta do something with it, and it's just like I'm leaning more and more towards doing black again, and I'm like, don't do it because you're gonna get so mad when you want to lighten it in the fall. Because in the fall, I always want to do like either red or orange. But it's such a mess right now, and I want to cut it again because it's just a thick mess. This is me again, not knowing if this is gonna work because I haven't tried to edit a video yet, but I'm recording anyway. It's Friday night, so I wanted to make sure that I finished just freaking recording something else. I was trying to take a nap because I'm super tired and just worn out, but the neighbors on that side are being freaking loud and annoying. All I can hear is yelling, and it's bothering the crap out of me. From what I gather, it's somebody's birthday. The father and daughter do not get along because the father had the daughter arrested a few months ago, and I don't know why they're still commingling, and freaking the daughter doesn't live there, but she like drops her kids off on the parents all the time, so it's one of those situations. But the mother sounds like she's drunk. She just took off in her car. Can you hear that? The father and daughter are screaming at each other. I can't. I want out of the city. I just don't want to live so close to people anymore. I hate living so close to people. Like, I am lucky that it's not as bad as some areas of this city where you are literally this close on top of each other in between houses, but I still can't take this. I want, like, ideally at least an acre of land, just so that you don't have someone right on top of you on each side. It drives me nuts. I hate, as entertaining as it is sometimes, it's annoying like this when I wanted to take a nap and friggin' I have cramps and stuff because it's my time of the month, so I was trying to relax and I can't. So I'm just gonna go back to doing work, which is what I've been doing all day anyway. Got different boxes this time. I've had these pineapple boxes before, but I just like them for summertime because they're more like seasonal. Got my pile of orders that I've been working on to hopefully finish this weekend. Like, fingers crossed I can finish them this weekend so that I can have the sale next week. And then for some reason Etsy like exploded today, and I have a whole bunch of Etsy orders now to do, so that's a good thing too. But yeah, everything is made. I started packaging today, and then over the next few days it will just be packing up and printing shipping labels and then going to the post office a bunch. So that's what I'm working on. Next week is gonna be, well, I'll be happy when next week is over because Aiden has a bunch of testing again. I thought they were done for the year. Like, they don't tell us at the beginning of the year how often they're going to be testing these kids on stuff. And like, he has the Star 360 stuff, which tests them in language arts and math, which this is the 4th time they've done this testing this year. It's just like, it's placement testing, and it's like measuring how much they've learned throughout the year. But I don't ever remember taking a friggin' test 4 different times throughout the year. It's like ridiculous how much this school is testing them. So he doesn't get super stressed about that one. Like the math, they give them a half an hour, I think, to do each one, or 45 minutes. The math one he can do in like 10 minutes. Every time he's done in like 10 minutes. And then the language arts one is not that hard. So it's not that hard for him, and like his special needs teacher is doing it one-on-one with him, so I'm not worried about that one. But then on Thursday he has that Fountas and Pinnell testing. They call it F&P testing, which is reading comprehension. That's the crap that he does the worst with. He did better than I expected him to the last time they had to do this, especially because it was with a teacher he doesn't have. It was with a random teacher that day. Like, he thought it was going to be his math teacher, but his math teacher had so many of them to do that they gave him a different teacher to do it with. So he thought he was going to get that lady again, but no, it's going to be his language arts teacher that's doing it. So from 10:30 to 12 on Wednesday, or it probably won't take that long because the math is not going to take him very long at all. That's his STAR 360 testing, and then at 10:30 on Thursday is going to be the F&P testing. So once that's over with, we can relax because the week after is the last week of school. The 16th is the last day, and then that weekend, hopefully, the 18th and 19th, we're going to be moving all my makeup making stuff, this table, the table behind me, and a few other things. I'm not sure what else is going upstairs, but the shelving that all the eyeshadows are on, that are usually behind me when I'm sitting at that table, all that stuff is going in Aiden's room, and my office is going in Aiden's room, and then Aiden's room is going to be, Aiden's new room is going to be what my office is now. So it's going to be a lot of moving stuff, and as long as this phone works, I'll vlog some of it, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. So like, my plan tonight is to sit down and kind of draw like a little layout of where I want everything to go in that room, because I don't know, there's so much stuff that needs to go in there that I've got to figure out how I want it laid out, because I don't want my computer right next to this stuff, because it gets very sparkly and glittery and dusty, and I clean a lot out here. Like, every time I'm done making stuff, I wipe everything down. I just don't want all that glitter dust in my computer, because just like constantly blowing it down with canned air, I'm constantly vacuuming it. I hate taking my computer apart, it's a pain in the butt. Although the case that I have for the computer that's in my office now is a lot better than the one I used to have. You used to not be able to get inside that thing unless you took off all 4 screws and then slid the siding out, and then you had to like painstakingly clean in there. This one, you can clean the fans really easily because there's just a magnetic screen on the top that you can lift up and like blow out the fans. But yeah. Cleaning your computer is very important. Make sure you like blow it out with canned air and get all the dust out as often as possible. I try to do it at least once a week. Sometimes I forget, but I learned my lesson, because way back in the day I never used to clean my computer, and it fried my motherboard because my motherboard got really dusty, and then ever since then, shut up! I'm gonna end up losing my shit and yelling out the window at one of these people. The father doesn't want her there and is telling her to go home. So yeah, I'm gonna shut this off and go listen, because I can't sleep now. So I'll talk to you guys next week.